never go back to the crime scene to place another mine. Bad idea. I'm Big Baby Boogie Badass, and today we are looking at even more Post-Scriptum mod news. The guys over at Shifting Sands have released even more graphical assets for us to adore, and believe it or not, but a Pacific Front mod has been announced. Anybody that knows me knows that's a long time coming. I'm a sucker for banzai charges, flamethrowers, samurai swords, and maybe even like officers that can call in off-map kamikazes. Imagine that. And another cool idea, kind of how Red Orchestra does like campaigns. Imagine the classic General MacArthur and his island hopping campaign. Alright guys, for those of you that are new around here, we're in the middle of a giveaway galore all month slobber knocker. We're giving away a Steam key once every week. All you gotta do to enter is be somewhat a part of our little community here and watch the videos. Because I'm not going to come track you down if you're a winner. I'm simply going to display your name in one of these videos, and then you got to come get your prize from me. For those interested in joining the giveaway, I'll give you details exactly how later on in the show. As for now, let's check out this mod update. Alright, first things first, we're going to take a look at their newly updated roadmap. The guys over at the Shifting Sands mod had just gotten their hands on the SDK, so they're getting hard at work, taking all these graphical assets they put together and programming them into the game. Phase 2 is going to be the infamous Tobruk maps, and as you can see, we'll be getting an African-German faction. Along with that, you have the Commonwealth, which should comprise of British and Australian troops. The map layers will be featured. They'll feature an armored layer and also a night layer, so that's exciting. Phase 3, we'll finally get to see the Italian faction come to the game. They'll be collaborating with Chapter Mercury. Those are the guys doing the Crete mod, the Battle of Crete mod, and they'll add some new map layers. And it looks like they're going to early war asset creation, so that's interesting. Can't wait to see what that's about. And then in the future, they're talking about Tanzania maps. Those will be great for armor play. An American faction coming to the desert, and also a French faction. So the roadmap is robust. They have so many ideas. Let's keep in mind that soon they'll be accepting donations. So if any of y'all are able to do something like that, keep in mind that'll soon be a thing. Alright, let's check out these newest models. First up is a Vickers light tank. This thing is going to be tiny and super fast to get around in. Unfortunately, I believe its only weapon is going to be a 50 cal machine gun. But still, this thing is going to be dreadful for any infantry that runs into it. We're going to kind of slideshow through these as quick as possible just to keep the video as short as possible. So if at any time you want to take a closer look, just pause the video and we'll wait up for you. Next up, the guys over at Shifting Sands are adding a little luxury to the slaughter with this 1924 pattern Rolls-Royce Armored Car. This was a great light reconnaissance vehicle armed with a Vickers machine gun and Boy's anti-tank rifle. It was fast and very reliable in the desert. Could you imagine a small little fleet of these running around, sneaking up behind tigers? Oh man, it's going to be so fun. Here's the Marmon Harrington. It was an armored car originated in South Africa, used by the Commonwealth forces through World War II in the Middle East, North Africa, and also Southeast Asia. It was also adapted, as we see in the mod here, using a captured 20mm Breda anti-aircraft gun in place of its turret for added firepower. This is the Mark II with a lengthened chassis and all-wheel drive. They were often also equipped with a Boy's anti-tank rifle. Here we have a first look at the Australian faction that will be fighting for the Commonwealth forces. Right now they have two different types, one with like a slouch hat, and the other Australian famous Brody Helmet or steel helmet Mark II. There'll be multiple variations of these uniforms within each infantry section, so members do not look identical. I don't know, if you ask me, it looks like somebody pissed Steve Irwin off. We have a closer look at that Brody helmet. Here's a real one first off. First from the front and then from the left side. The model here is a Brody helmet with desert goggles. It's rumored these goggles inspired the first pair of Oakleys. And now finally, before we get into a brief look at the newly announced Pacific mod, we have the lethal Pattern 1907 Bayonet with a 17-inch blade This is definitely not a weapon you want to face the wrong end of when fighting over a trench or sand guard. Oh yeah, one last thing before we get into the Pacific. Abu Yusuf, congratulations. You are the winner of our first game key for this giveaway galore month. Just PM me on Discord and I'll get the prize right to you. You get to choose from either Hell Let Loose, Beyond the Wire, or Due Process. And for you guys looking to enter the giveaway, but that'll be the last thing we do, I'll give you details exactly how to enter. Alright, so anybody that's been following my channel knows that I've been wanting this forever. And here it is. The Pacific is coming to Post-Scriptum. Now this is a brand new mod. These guys are just getting started. So all they really have so far is a simple roadmap and one model that we're going to check out. But I must say I'm super pleased with what they've announced so far. They got 3 Japanese factions coming, or 3 units of the Japanese army. And then you have the 3 main battles. Guadalcanal, Peleliu, and finally ending up in Okinawa. That's right, boys. Get ready for flamethrowers, samurai swords, bonsai charges, kamikazes. The possibilities are just endless. What a time to be a milsimmer. The mod's only not even a week old, and they've already got one graphical asset or one model done, and it's this here hand grenade. The Type 97 grenade, the standard issued grenade for the Imperial Japanese Army, developed in 1937 and based off the Type 91 grenade. It will be a useful ally in the deep jungles of Guadalcanal. Alright guys, I hope you're all on board the stoked train like I am. Super stoked for the future of Post-Scriptum. But let's get on to the giveaway. How to enter the giveaway. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and be somewhat a part of our little Discord community. It's linked below. Join our Discord. But most importantly, I want you to comment on this video, but within your comment, leave your Discord name. We've had somebody try to snipe keys in the past, and I don't want to have that problem. I can get it straight to you through Discord, and it's just the best way to do it. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you're new to Post-Scriptum, be sure to check out my Post-Scriptum Guides playlist. Even a vet can learn something from there, I promise. I guess that's it, and y'all be good to each other. Peace.